The veteran officiating crew, and they're doing a nice job. Nice job by Fort there.
Fort, the loose ball. Now it's still loose. The takeaway and the breakaway. Carter Hollenbeck.
In his mind, he wants to catch it and take it right at you.
Hollenbeck bumping it backing on Camposano. Shoots from the baby arc and scores.
Green, not real pretty on that move. He just kind of bully boyed himself to the basket.
Jackson, another dunk. Incredible.
Freshman starters in the league this year.
A deflection, a collection. Atchison, Vandergreen misses. And a great contest right there at the rim. Here comes Abelman. Abelman finds Camposano, and NAU still breathing.
Down 10, nice pass by Abelman, and Camposano
A steal!
just running.
Camposano, it's down to 8, and a timeout. Don't you go anywhere. But the biggest thing they want is success here in Boise. Shaw, let it fly. And that'll do it. The Idaho State Bengals, a wire-to-wire victory. They led by as many as 23. Henderson goes to that corner. Williams has been camped out there a lot today. Misses this one, pokes away, steals, and he likes that shot attempt better. Goes to the Vikings. Miller in the paint is posting up on Hollenbeck. Now they find Miller, who turns and jams it. Had some foul trouble in the first half. The Vikings have just 2 the entire night. Miller now on the block. Fouled and 1. Henderson out to Miller. Shot fake. Dumps it underneath and scoring it, Isaiah Williams. The lead is up to 11 now.
Should about put the jelly in the jar for the Vikings on the first game here.
Atchison keeps them breathing barely. It's a 5-point game.
He adds that element that Keon Kinsey lost being out with an injury.
And that'll do it. The Portland State Vikings.
Davis, as I mentioned, mostly known as a defender, only averages a little over 8 with 7 points already. Step out of the post, and as you said, Roberry right there. Again, that great size. Just
Pico Johnson and the foul. Back and forth, we continue. Christian King, the rebound. His 4th rebound already. Sets up for 3 and hits another one. Good on these rebounds. Been active on the offensive end. Step gives it off to Miller. The mid-range jumper. It's smooth. And Miller puts Montana State up by 4. Rasmussen, double. They'll try the other side. Brickner has been great in the second half. It continues. To witness would be a great upset and a great victory for the Vandals. Brickner continues to tear it up in the second half. Pico Johnson, starred in the first half. Step back, 3 on the way, it's money! A crispy 3-piece! Clapper in double figures. The final seconds tick off. An upset here in Boise. And way to go, Idaho!
5 wins overall. You knew they were going to be pretty good, and then they start league play at 1-7 and had everybody scratching their head.
It was a pretty clean first half. 5 combined turnovers between these teams. Williams shakes, drives, and 1.
Remember me saying his best live ball move is what you just saw. Hands the defender up. See the way Yamasaki kind of stood up and came up out of stance.
Goes up against Danker to the base. 24 for Monty Williams.
Just an impossible shot to defend there. Now they've missed 2 out of 4, but that does make it a 2-possession game.
Danker tried to get it back to a 1-possession game again. Wisney gets that one to go. 12.2, 2-point game. Here we go. Into Thompson again. Double, harassed. A press-breaking pass. Areno, a back-breaking dunk.
In this day and age where you got guys trying to recruit you off of your campus, he has stayed and been a star.
What a response by the Montana Grizzlies. After being beaten by 28 in the regular season finale, Anderson on the move. Flares out right. Now to Hamilton. Over Cutler. And they still can't stop Hamilton. He has 17.
But that zone got Weber State back on their heels, and they've failed to kind of recover any offensively.
Rogers and the foul. Moses hits his first shot of the night, and Moses makes it. Hamilton throws it back out for Moses. Moses puts on the brakes. Nice pass into Hamilton. Moses, a Hamilton three, buries it! And the former Cascade Conference. Milgard Sane tightly. Milgard Bartiainen tightly. Sane to the rack. And a timeout for Weber State. Give it a heave. Deflected. Picked up by Hennig. The clock will run out. And the game is over. What a turnaround by Eastern Washington. They've now won 9 of their last 10.
They've done it most of this game. Grant Kepley off a screen. Flyby, the drive, Kepley, the drop off, and the layup, Kenyon Owino. Pushing it, Isaiah Williams. Hits the trailer, Henderson. Glides in, Henderson gets the shot to go. Travis DeCure has been there 3 times with Montana. On the drive, the layup, and one, Tyler Isaac. And the 6th on Montana, the next one puts Portland State into the bonus.
You just get the feeling that they can knock it down to single digits within striking distance.
Jalen Henderson darts to the bucket, and one, Jalen Henderson. Steal, Kelsey Phipps, home free, dunks it, and it's a 10-point game, timeout Montana. 3 at the time, she sits past. She passed away a couple of years ago at 105.
Amazing story.
Fall away jumper, Sebastian Tidor.
Must have been egregious.
Yeah, but the directive is you can't talk after to an opponent. He blocked a shot and then said a couple of things. Attack it, Money Williams, and one.
That was good defense by Portland State.
Terry Miller Jr. down low. Miller off balance.
This is a scenario last night. The ball was in Money Williams' hands, trying to put the game away.
5 on the shot clock. Deep 3 from Money Williams.
What a performance.
Terry Miller Jr. gets the roll. Inside 10 to shoot for Montana. Williams attacks. The runner, Money Williams.
He's earning it.
It's his legal name.
Yeah, I know it is.
His parents, his dad, late father's name was Money.
Yeah, great story.
Kelsey Phipps. Here's Money Williams. Hesitation. Sawyer underneath. Kick out. Tyler Isaac. Money Williams. Corner 3. 30 for Money Williams. And a foul on Chase Henderson tonight against Northern Colorado. And he's dropped 30 on Portland State here tonight. Now the press for the Vikings. Stealing it, and a heads-up play. What an effort from Kelsey Phipps. Falling out of bounds, threw it off the leg of Tyler Isaac.
Well, and that's why,
What a play.
Roxy, this is why maybe you don't need the 2 points. You just take it back out because you're playing against guys that are desperate, and that play could come back to bite the Grizzlies.
That's an amazing play.
No, it's a hustle play and an intelligent play.
Jalen Henderson trying to get downhill. To the bucket. Trevon Minot. Kick out. 3! Bryson Lowe. And it's a 5-point game. Aaron pass. Saving it, but then taking it out of bounds was Kenyon Owino. And it goes back to Portland State.
Well, Bryson Long, Roxy, hasn't logged a lot of minutes, but as you say, prolific three-point shooter in his career. He does what he does, and that's knock down shots. Now you're Portland. 2-possession game. Can you believe it?
From 19 down, Portland State within 5. Jalen Henderson drives. And the rebound kicked around, lost on the deck, tie up, Portland State ball, the alternating possession.
Yeah, they're going to need a score or a foul here. They're going to have to do one of the two.
Here is Terry Miller Jr. Phipps. Kept alive though by Miller. Three on the way, Sebastian Tidor short. And the rebound and a foul.
Huge free throws. Not easy when the game is on the line. Now you're Portland State, you got to get a look and get on the board.
And a foul. Tajon Sawyer. And now Money Williams fouled by Bryson Long. Short. Rebound Jalen Henderson. Montana missing the front end of a 1-and-1. Henderson to the bucket and the runner. 3-point game, you don't need to foul now. And off the ball, there is a foul, and it's on Isaiah Williams.
Don't get played behind.
Jalen Henderson. Darts to the basket. Henderson finishes. 3-point game again.
I'm going to try to get a turnover. First 15 seconds.
And a collision at midcourt, and Kelsey Phipps knocks over Chase Henderson.
Off the free throw line, force an outside shot, and secure the rebound.
Jalen Henderson. Terry Miller Jr. missing a three, and the rebound knocked around. Picked up, Bryson Long launches. Fouled on a three.
Well, here it is. You're going to try to get a turnover in the first 5-10 seconds. Then you got a foul.
Full court pressure. Ball comes in. Chase Henderson breaks it.
There's your guy. You want that smart play by Henderson.
3-point game.
I would encourage them to shoot a three.
Jalen Henderson tries to turn the corner. Gets to the basket. Makes it a 1-point game again. 23 for Jalen Henderson. Now the press comes into Tyler Isaac. And he's fouled in the corner.
There's Henderson.
Drives. Step through. Kick out to Long. A three is way short. Tipped out of bounds by Montana. Portland State ball, 5.7. Jalen Henderson will put it in. Sebastian Tidor. Corner three. Knocked around. Montana grabs it, and that will do it. And the Montana Grizzlies have held on.